what is up Hey guys, what is up today? We're gonna join this Vbunny live stream. It's it's not right now, it's 6, but, join, join, this looks nice. This is join in. Go here, bench, yeah, bench, go to home, event, go. About just one step remaining is what I like for creators and actors behind the build the process of moving out and on YouTube both ways. So while we wait, I'm gonna explore. Hold on, I'm going to into the Redcon, yeah. Redcon. I'll go on. If I'm not talking, that's I'm still loading it.
Slow, trade that for a gun. Big pack on me now, remember back then.
No, turn that down! Turn that... Hey, turn around. I'm popping my cheeks. Smack, smack, smack.
It's going to start,
Bro, if you start clapping my cheeks one more time, I'm gonna clap your cheeks first.
let's see what else is in the wall.
Hey, look, hey, nada.
Ooh, it's almost time. Just one more minute.
Stop clapping my cheeks like it. No.
Go so long. You can see.
Hey nigger, shut up!
We're gonna join and while we wait, we're It's in front row. What's happening now? I can't wait. I'm gonna ask them a bunch of questions. Sorry for the background.
Awesome! Hello, everybody!
Hello!
I'm playing this
Find your seat.
event and then
We're still figuring this out.
Yeah! Ooh, where's the light?
it's been a long night.
Where are we gonna sit?
Yeah, how are we supposed to sit?
Oh, let me.
Vbunny!
Where are we sitting? Are we sitting here?
Guys, over here! Everybody over here!
I know.
No way, I can't believe we're in anybody. I like the dance. Sure. Thanks.
Cool. Vivi, can you say something for me really quick?
Yeah, hi. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4.
No way!
Hi, Lion!
So, on your wrist,
You don't
if
hear
you
my
go...
fan, do you?
No, you're good.
Okay, great.
On your wrist, if you look at
Palm.
your palm, you can press that button and you can see the chat under
Hi,
room chat.
Carson! Hi, Domino! Hi, Charlie!
Awesome! So many people here. Hi, everybody! We're super excited!
Hello!
We're waiting for one more panelist, and then we're going to get started right after, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I say sushi. No! Hi.
Wonder, Carson, Schizophreny.
We are the actual VB crew. What up?
Oh my god, oh my god.
Zero way, I
So
can
inform
Awesome.
our crew member. One more.
Sorry?
It's fine.
Am I Sigma?
Turn off notifications? Yeah, I got you. So go to your watch settings. On the top right, go to notifications.
Are you Sigma?
Top
My son the
And
other
then
day
just
said, "Are
turn
you
those off.
Are you Sigma? Or are you Skibbity?"
Sorry, notifications is on the top right.
Hello, Mr.
Got it?
Hi,
Okay.
Melissa. Melissa made it. Hi.
Good to go.
Bendy is Bendy. I am Vbunny. What's my snap? I don't snap.
Okay, gamer is broadcasting. Oh, I stole your wand,
You
BB.
did steal my wand.
Cool, we're all here!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Made it.
The whole team's here.
No way!
Ketchup!
Ketchup?
I was ready, I got scared.
Ooh. No.
Ketchup!
Say the word. I know what you said. Dragon, they said they can't. Dragon, yeah, Dragon said they can't hear you, pal. My name.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh, fries.
Wow, that's awesome.
Which one?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if you can hear Gamer, he's gonna say something. You're gonna type it in the chat. Say it again, Gamer. Go.
Ketchup! Yeah, I sure love ketchup.
He loves it so much. Perfect. All right. Now I'm gonna say a word. If you can hear me, you're gonna type it in the chat. My word is fries. Type it in the chat. Type it. Wow.
Fries, cool!
I like fries.
Alright, so my word is going to be camera. Is there any way we could get the camera to be right here? if possible.
You heard Hambone's word. Type it in the chat. Perfect.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Gearbell's gonna say a word.
right
If you can hear Gearbell, you're gonna type in the word. Say word, Gearbell.
My word is bananas.
There you go. Type it in the chat.
Now grab your camera and film yourself eating banana fries with ketchup.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, that's funny. That's
Look, I already almost threw up once today, I don't need to do it again.
I like
It happens like all the time. Pow.
I'm gonna try. Yeah. Let's try me. I'm gonna say cyber.
Wait, what'd
Did you
say?
guys? Oh, they hear you! She's good!
Cyber!
We did
We got
it!
results!
I thought I heard.
Oh my god! We're all broadcasting.
There's a lot of loud noises.
Okay. All right,
I'm gonna annoy you with this one.
everybody. Welcome to VR film acting and Vbunny Go.
Woo!
With Vbunny and the team. I know that was a pause for.
No, sorry.
Thank you, Jabluna. Thank you, Jabluna. quick introductions all around. Just quick names. Let's go with the names, and then we'll go even further. Okay, starting over there.
Hi, I'm Bad Gamer Zero.
Hello, I am Vbunny Go.
Let's go. And I'm counting two on my left.
I'm Hambone.
I'm Gearbell.
Let's go. Okay. Awesome. All right. Okay, if you guys are new,
Broadcasting? I am.
if you guys are new, we're gonna keep going, and it seems like we heard all the peoples, All right.
Mhm.
Please let us know if you guys can't see or hear us. I would like to have Wonder and Robbie hop to other instances, be in a VC together, and communicate with Freckle when you can't see or hear us. All right? On your marks, get set, go! Wonder and Robbie.
Thank you, Wonder and Robbie.
Thank you guys. Awesome. Hey. Nice. Okay, so quick introductions, guys. We are here on the panel with Vbunny Go. This is such an awesome team. They create amazing video content on YouTube in VR, full-on production, running from pre-production, production, to acting, post-production. We're going to be talking about all the types of productions. Okay, I would love to hear from, kicking it off first with Hambone. Please tell us about yourself, your role, and I want you to introduce the rest of your team.
Hi everybody, my name is Hambone. I am the creative director for Vbunny Go, and I lead the entire team. And so we do, I guess, videos for YouTube. And we do all of our stuff inside of a game called Resonite. Sometimes we use other platforms as well, but we are creating essentially something similar to TV shows in VR. Over to my right is my wife, I love you, Vbunny.
Hello. I love it.
You can introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were going more. Okay. Hey guys, I am Vbunny. I am the content creator for Vbunny Go. And yeah, that's pretty much. I'm the everything face, not the everything. I am not the everything, but I am the face and the spirit behind what we do.
Next to Vbunny is Bad Gamer, and why don't you tell everyone what you do on the team?
Hi, I'm Bad Gamer Zero. Most people just call me Gamer. I am one of our actors on team, so I get in and play some of the characters that you might recognize from some of the videos, and also do some different voices depending on which character we're looking at. I also help out a little bit on the technical side here and there, but at core, I'm one of our actors.
Yeah.
Woo! And over here, we have one of the most incredible people I've ever met in my life, Gearbell!
Hello. I'm the production lead for the show. I make all of the assets that they use in the show, so worlds, avatars, props, the programming behind everything. They pretty much just tell me, oh yeah, we're going to end up in Candyland, and so now I've got to spend the next week making Candyland. Exploding.
Pretty much.
And exploding it. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, this is awesome.
Gearbell's absolutely amazing. We say something, and the things that she has been able to bring to life from our imagination, so amazing. We appreciate Gearbell so much.
I love it. You guys, I want you guys to tell us a little bit about what is the main content you guys create on the Vbunny Go channel.
I'm looking
Like
at
to
you.
help.
You looking at me?
I'm looking at you.
So we do storytelling skits. That's kind of what we do. We like to look at what we do as like a show. My favorite of all time childhood memory is one Saturday morning where you'd run to your TV and you would turn on your favorite cartoon, and so that's the type of content that we are aiming to make, and I believe we're really close to that. But yeah, we do stories in VR, storytelling.
I love that. So as you guys hear, we have like the foundation of what they do. The topic today is acting in VR. So we are going to be touching on that specific skill set and discipline and how it is supported in a production environment in VR. So on my right, your left, is the acting performance team of the Vbunny Go show. And on this side, we've got the wizard team, okay? Literally the magic direction. They build all the character design to support the amazing acting and performance that brings everything to life. So we're gonna be talking about with both of these teams, okay? All right, so let's talk with pre-production before you even get to the video. which is the end product, what we all love to watch on the channel. How do we even begin with pre-production? Tell us about how you do pre-production with your skill sets in supporting the actors. So let's start with the actors first. Go for it.
Oh, were you on with us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, you, Hambone.
Yeah, I was going to say it might be best to do this and then that, because a lot of that really starts with the writing. And so in our pre-production, we are taking raw concepts from, I guess, strategies that we see on YouTube and applying it to our stories. So we'll be using different tools for creating ideas. We start with thumbnails, we start with raw concepts, and progression formats. Basically, a story arc that will lend itself to YouTube to be as successful as possible. And then we create from that point. After the story is written and our writing team has kind of gone through that, I toss it over to Gearbell, and Gearbell designs all of this from the ground up. And do you want to explain a little bit about what that process looks like for you?
So basically the start of the week would begin with, he gives me a script, and then he would show that it does this place, these people, does this thing. And then I'd say, well, we don't have that, so how about we use a gorilla instead, or just some replacement. And it actually gets kind of fun doing that, because we just get to duct tape things together. But he'd start with the script, and I'd break it down into, this is the location. I build the location. These are the characters. I get them all ready to go with their costumes or their superpowers or whatever it is that the story calls for, and prep it up. So all they have to do is show up on the day of the shoot, and everything is ready to go.
And there is a lot of, between especially me and Gearbell, there is a lot of collaboration that happens with designing characters as well, especially when it comes to our original characters. I think that there's a lot of brands that we utilize in our content that's like third-party, trends, things like that, obvious things that I think anyone could kind of guess. But then we talk about things like the algorithm. The algorithm in our show is this, how would you say it, the ruler of the internet character that basically is this overarching character for the whole show. And there's a lot of conversation between me and Gearbell going back and forth to figure out how we design this character, and a lot of this came from Gearbell's imagination and ideas as well, and then the collaboration effort to kind of pull this together. And so we have new characters that are coming out soon. We're working on some right now and pitching them over to our main cast. Gamer will be playing one soon enough. We won't say anything more about that yet, but we take a lot of time to put the thought and efforts into what it is that we're trying to create for the show, because everyone in the show has a specific role. Like if we have a wizard, that wizard is going to be taking care of all of the magical aspects. If we have an alien, anytime Vbunny goes on an adventure in space, that alien is going to be leading the way. If we have a mermaid, that mermaid is going to become the catalyst for that story that Vbunny goes into, where she is under the sea and doing this and doing that. And then we kind of throw all that over to them for the filming day, and then VB takes over. And VB actually leads our full cast. So I lead our team leads. I lead our writing team, editing team, our production team, but VB handles the cast directly. And what's that process for you once it does get into your hands?
So Hambun will do the writing. I sometimes will help with the writing. I'm not a great writer, but I like to go in and think of characters that I would personally love to interact with. And so then we add those characters in. As soon as script is done, it gets handed to me, and then I see, okay, we need my Leonard, for example. Or we need, this evil man, or maybe we need this girl. And so then I look at my available cast, I look at their schedules, their calendars, and then I kind of place them where I need them. And then if, say, I did this with Gamer the other day. I was like, I want you to sound burly and manly and like super like, you know. And so then we start working on voices. We do a lot of improv classes where lately we've been talking a lot about body language. So we'll be completely silent and we'll only do skits with our bodies. That way we can learn how to, you know, tell stories that way. But really it just goes into, I know my cast, I know what they're capable of voice-wise. And so I just start to place them where I need them. Or if it's a completely different character that we haven't used yet, then we'll start to talk, okay, well, how would they sound? What's their backstory? How do we become invested into this character? Because the thing is, you can only fake it so much, right? Like, you have to be able to feel your character. You have to be able to tell your character's story without telling your character's story. You know what I mean? So on set, like, we have Strict Dad, who when I play V-Baby, when I play V-Baby, she has this foster dad who is completely evil and super mean to her. And so when we get into that character, Strict Dad is played by Gamer. And so that's when Gamer is able to really go in and create this backstory of who Strict Dad is. And so I'll let you kind of explain how you get into character.
Yeah, so, I mean, when it comes to getting into the character and stuff like that, it's just kind of, the biggest thing is understanding, like, a background for the character. So, with, like, Strict Dad, we're still kind of developing his background story, but he's a trying father. He wants the best for his kid, but, like, he doesn't always know the best way to express it, and it comes out as just anger and stubbornness and pridefulness about, like, his rules and whatnot, which makes him almost seem like on the edge of just being a villain, which, I mean, at times maybe he is. But yeah, it's just understanding those characters, so when it comes to, like, the background of them, so when it comes to actually playing them, we can understand, like, okay, this character is going to be kind of maybe slunched down because he's exhausted all the time as far as movement goes, and then as well as, like, how he talks, like, Strict Dad, he is almost always angry, so he's always talking in, like, an angered and annoyed voice all the time, and versus just, like, going off, like, I don't know, like a script and just reading it without any emotion, because, like, the second you put emotion or even just, like, body language into it, which that's one thing that we're still working on doing better as a team, is implementing our body motion, because, like, that tells a lot, especially since we're in VR and we can just show that off so well with our movements and whatnot. So the biggest thing is just understanding the character, which pre-production does a great job at that, making sure we kind of understand it and get a script in hand, or not necessarily a script, but kind of an idea of what we're working with. So we'll get all the actors will grab that ahead of time and kind of look into it and be like, okay, reading this over, I understand where this is and where it needs to go, so I know how I need to act this. But another thing that is with our kind of work that sometimes throws us through a loop is we need to maintain our composure and continue acting if random things just start to happen, which they do happen, and we just need to continue to act them out. Which, honestly, sometimes it comes out to being a better ending, and, like, some videos, they'll just end completely differently than intended, because just one random thing happens, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, no, okay, this is how the video is going now.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to pivot really quick. We have a policy with our team where if something does happen, a mistake, even if someone crashes, we keep rolling. Like, it's all part of the story. There was a a part where Strict Dad came and he went up to V-Baby and grabbed V-Baby because he was about to start yelling at her. And he crashed, and you could tell, like, everyone's like, oh, we have to redo that. I was like, no, you keep going, don't stop. And it became an emotional moment, like, oh God, I can't move. If you just let me move, I promise to be a better father, and then crashes. And that's how the video ends. But it's so natural and a new way of telling stories, especially with VR, full body tracking. We use face and eye tracking as well. Gearbell has taken an immense amount of time to bring all of these characters to life, and we're basically using our own homemade mocap in a sense to tell these stories in VR in a way that's actually affordable, that's actually doable, and anyone can do it. Like any one of you out there watching, whether you're young or old, you can actually do this yourself. It is very possible. The technology's there. It's relatively cheap compared to what a lot of these studios are doing. And it's just incredible what I've seen this team put together, 100%. And I hope that in some way they can inspire you guys out there. It is so possible to, I think, really have this become a new form of entertainment with basically live animation. We already see that in VR in general, but I think that the possibilities in games like Rec Room and Resonite, where you can take that up a level to just make it something truly special. Thank you, Paul. Sorry.
I feel like I have no. I love that. I feel like I have two questions to riff off of what you were saying, Hambone. One for Gamer, one for Gearbell. For Gamer, you were talking about how you prepare, you read the script, you think about the character. I wanted to ask you, like, what are other ways that you hone in your craft? What are some things that you do to just practice and keep honing in acting, from acting, performance to voice acting? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I think one of the biggest things and one of the most underrated things that just really helps me a lot is just being able to relate to other characters, like consuming other content. Like I was talking to VB the other day that I kind of want to start basing Strict Dad off of a character from Disenchantment, the father in there, because he is very strict and Henri King, but he also has some fun moments in there too. So I was wanting to incorporate him and use that as a reference. And then even just during some of our other acting sessions, like knowing what we're going into, I have some ideas of how I should be behaving because I'll watch it based on other characters. And one thing we've actually done in an improv practice to kind of learn on conveying emotions is watching some Charlie Chapman sketches. Yeah, to get an idea of like different exaggerated movements to kind of get us an idea of like, oh, okay, this is how I should act in this moment. Because if you just go in blind, you're not going to know anything about like how a character like this or that is supposed to act. So having background information is a really important thing of like the type of character you're trying to portray.
Mm-hmm. And what about with voice acting? Can you share a little bit about the voice acting that you've practiced, or that can you demonstrate for us?
Yes, so demonstrate. Demonstrate to everyone, please.
Yeah, so okay, don't hit me with the wand. Anyways,
hit
so
him,
yeah,
doesn't do it though. Hit him.
Characters. With some of the characters, yeah, there's definitely voice work that you need to do, and as far as like learning different pitches, I honestly just learned from watching stuff like anime that has a lot of variations in it, and then just kind of mimicking it. So like with Strict Dad and stuff, like I myself, I don't have the greatest low range, but even so, like I try to work best with my limitations. But my low range is not great, but I can easily go higher. And like with one of the characters, like one of the characters that we did for the your favorite one, the "Where is your mother?" At work I have to repeat that line so many times because my coworkers saw that video and they're like, "Whoa, is that you?" It is like, yeah, and it's just so every time now and then they'll be like, "Hey, do the where's your mother thing," and I'll just have to go, "Where is your mother?" Or other stuff like that. But I mean, like the first voice that I really ever did, and which actually spiraled everything myself, was Harry Manlegs got a clip of me doing my Sonic the Hedgehog impression. Yeah, Lindsay just said in the chat, Sonic, which is just like, "Sonic's the name, speed's my game. Just try and keep up." Which it's not exactly Sonic, but like just because of how Sonic portrayed it, you can tell it's Sonic. But Sonic these days has been getting lower and lower. They've been making that man go lower with his Sonic voice.
He's going up.
Sonic has hit puberty.
Yeah.
I know, audible gasp, right?
I'm wondering, and for Gearbell, when you are helping support create the characters and the rigs from when you have really like open-ended, you have like, hey, you know what, can you think of a character, like what is your approach, what inspires you to when you design a character, come up with the rigs, and when you, or the intricacies of like blend shapes and how it's going to animate, like what are the things you think about when you're preparing it
So
for
when it comes to
actors?
character design, I think of like them as reoccurring characters. So we needed a mermaid character, and I was thinking, what if instead of just another throwaway mermaid, we have a reoccurring character? So looking at all of the popular ones, I mean Ariel, so basing it off of that. As for programming, that really depends on what Hambone usually asks for, but most of the programming for these characters I try to get in like a template form. So if somebody's able to blast fire out of their hand, all I have to do is change the visual effect and now it's water, so now we can use it for any other character that has like different kinds of bases. So it's pretty much character design, and programming depends on how reusable they can be.
I think too,
how I design a lot of it.
you really put a lot of thought into the story behind them as well, and like 90% of the time we're running with your ideas. I think that something I see from what you do is, as you're designing these characters and you are making these decisions on rigging or some of the newer characters that come in, and you're giving these suggestions, you're thinking about the backstory and how they really play into the whole story and what they could bring to the story as well. And that I think really matters in how you make those decisions. Not only that, but even for VB's avatar, VB is, we've had a ton of amazing modelers work on VB's avatar inside, like her VTuber avatar, inside of Resonite, inside of, before that it was VRChat, and so on. When we brought it to Gearbell, Gearbell was like, no, this ain't going to work. We're going to redo all of this. And at first it was really intimidating because I was like, okay, well, because I was imagining we would get to this point a year down the line. But when Gearbell brings in these characters, and especially into our content, there's a lot more that goes into a lot of these decisions I see in the style and how everything fits into that style. Like cartoon. And maybe you could touch a little bit on that as like what makes the Vbunny Go style more cartoonish, and how do you make those decisions on when you do design something from scratch or re-rig something from scratch like blend shapes and stuff? How do you factor all of that in to the cartoonish style?
So I found that old-time classic cartoons, they tend to over-exaggerate everything, and those have survived the test of time. So I figured sprinkling a little bit of that into the show would definitely give it its own unique thing, because those shows, to the more modern audience, they've never heard of them, so might as well bring it to their attention through our show. But yeah, like her original model was more anime based, so she had like a teeny tiny little mouth and like kind of stiff eyes. And then I'm looking at the thumbnails they have for the show, and it's like big and loud expressions, over exaggeration and everything. And so when he gave me the model, which was his first mistake, I was like, nope, we're going to change everything here. So I changed up the face, made the eyes more expressive, and I gave it to them. And the funny thing is, the shock of the change was enough where you guys were kind of hesitant at first, but now that you've seen more models that have that same exact popping expressions, they were like, yeah, we need to do more of this. So that was a funny thing.
Oh, what kind of mic is that?
And that helps you a lot too, right, VB? When it comes to like,
it helps me. It helps me to express. Because when Gearbell first showed me my avatar, I was like, oh my god, there's so much happening on my face right now. And so I was like, can we turn it down a little bit? And now, because I don't know if y'all seen our mermaid character, she's freaking amazing. And I'm like, I want that. Like, I want that. And Gabriel's like, I gave that to you. And I was like, I'm sorry. I want it now. Like, I want it. I see it. I want it. And it helps me so much because me IRL, I'm very expressive. I'm always constantly making a face to anything anybody says. My face does not hide my emotion. And so now with my new avatar, I'm able to actually express my emotion. Like I roll my eyes actually a lot more than people realize, and I want my avatar to be able to roll her eyes. Or I'm constantly questioning what people say, and so I make like the question face. And so we're utilizing that on my avatar. I stick my tongue out a lot at people. And now I'm able to stick my tongue at Gamer more than I used to do. And so just like little things like that. Little things like that. I'm able to actually express now. And so it just feels, again, we are able to connect with the character we're actually playing. And so it's so
And it
nice.
changes your personality too, right?
Yeah, especially as like V-Baby. Yeah, definitely. changes my personality.
Yeah. Can we talk about like? I want to get to you. I have one more question for Gearbell. Gearbell, what have you found are your favorite characters to create design when you like just get lost in the flow? Like, what are the favorite types of designs and characters for you?
Oh gosh, I kind of like them all. There isn't any specific one that I don't like. I've worked on hundreds of characters at this point. I can't think of like a singular one that I had them. Well, actually, no. The Sea Witch. I had fun with the Sea Witch.
I was waiting for that. I was hoping you would say the Sea Witch.
There's also 2 other characters that I did have a lot of fun with, but they are yet to be shown.
Why did you enjoy the Sea Witch so much? Like compared to what was it about the Sea Witch?
Just the Sea Witch is just fun.
Yeah.
It's just she's a menace, but she's funny about it. So usually when I'm working on a character, I will have friends of mine test the characters out while I'm fixing them live.
Yeah.
And so it's just funny to see them just go nuts with these characters while I'm being like, hold on, stay still, I'm trying to fix your ears, or just something like that.
But they can't help themselves. It's such a cool character. Oh, I love that. What is it like when you guys have a character that Gearbell creates for you guys and you're like, oh, I want to embody that? Like, what comes, like, what is your process when you have the character and you want to start fleshing out their whole persona? You should talk about V-Baby. That's really cool how you, like, embody V-Baby.
Yeah, other than V-Baby, I don't really, I play Vbunny, but just V-Baby, like, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, she's freaking adorable, super adorable, and knowing, like, she has eye tracking, and her mouth moves, and she has her little passy, it really, when I become V-Baby and I embody V-Baby, I go, I have no filter, I'm completely unhinged, because you can't get mad at a baby. And that's how I embody her, is no one can get mad at me, I'm just a baby, and so that's what I do. But Rec Room Baby,
Yeah.
Yeah!
Great job, Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I personally embody V-Baby, but I guess Gamer, really, how do you embody the characters once you see them, like the avatar once you see them?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I guess putting myself in their shoe. Leonard's a fun one to do, purely just because, like, one, I don't have to talk, so that's nice. But two, it is definitely a very good exercise when it comes to body language, and I think it's been a really good exercise for me to help me improve my body language, because ever since I did Leonard, played him as a character, I've definitely improved quite a bit, because, I mean, that's your only form of communication. And, I mean, I had to have Vbunny and Hambone yell at me a couple times, like, hey, be a little bit more expressive. You got to be feeding us information by doing this stuff, which kind of got me back on that category of like, okay, this is what I need to be doing. And honestly, I think it's a character that probably all of our actors should go through. Like some of our other actors have been going through playing Leonard, and I think it's almost like a training weight where
what are the best
it
practices
restricts you.
for like body language? Like how do you how do you get yourself ready, and especially for people who want to show their body language in their own videos out there that are watching, how do you prepare yourself and train yourself to show that, especially in VR where we have to be so much more exaggerated?
Yoga.
Yeah, not yoga. I gave up on yoga in high school. Have some great nature walks from it though. But that aside, I think it's just one understanding character with with Leonard. The biggest thing I always think of is Leonard's essentially just almost like a child. So I think of like how a child would act. So like when Leonard's angry, like any of his movements are very aggressive and jarring and not like smooth. Like he's not like kind of explain his anger just slow. Yeah, he's not subtle with his movements. He's like, this is not fair. I'm a child. I am mad and I want what I want. So that kind of stuff. It's just kind of understanding like how does somebody express themselves with anger. And the Charlie Chaplin skits, those are a really good resource as well of just looking at anger and stuff. And with Leonard specifically as well, one of my big inspirations was actually Animal Crossing New Horizons with their emotions that they do in that game, since they don't really have much to work with. The bodies don't have too much movement, so just going through and watching the emotions from there kind of gave me an idea of like, oh, okay, this is how I can express these emotions. So it comes all back to research, and more research.
I think this is a good point. We're gonna show you something. We're gonna show them something related to all this. It's about that time.
Yes.
It's about time. It's perfect time for this. So we're about to show you a clip. So I want you guys to keep sticking around. And do you want to say any words before we show the clip? The first
Okay, wait. Is this clip number one? Or
number one.
Okay, yeah, so just for some context, guys, we talk about a lot of the things that we're doing. By the way, really quick, before I forget, everyone who's still here, stay till the end. We're talking about all of these things. It's going to be super like there is something amazing. I'll get to that, but
we have a surprise for you.
Big. However, our team right now, we're not just saying this just to say this. We want to equip you guys. We want everyone to who is excited. Like there's so much you could even do inside of this game in Rec Room. Like Resonite, Rec Room, you can build sets. You can create all these things inside of here, and everything that we're saying is very relevant to this platform. And so I encourage you guys to take some of the stuff, anything that you can you can kind of pick up from us, apply it to your own videos. But for our team and for what we're doing, I do want to kind of like put this out there to everybody that we are hiring. And you can roll the clip.
Ow.
VB, I see you behind me, okay? Let me just... Yeah.
It's glitching. It's starting to glitch out.
We're the crew show. And we're looking at actors and
What the heck?
Can you fix it, please? It's very glitchy.
know how to improv.
It's hard for us to hear.
Not me. Yeah, equipment.
Can you please tell us what it's saying?
The description.
It looks metal.
I never did get a paycheck.
Vbunnygo.com. Head to vbunnygo.com, vbunnygo.com, and you can apply right there. We are looking for actors. Anything you want to say, VB?
Especially if you're a female, please audition. I'm being surrounded by men.
More
Emo girls.
We'll especially take you on if you're sitting right there over in the audience, like right there.
You're right there.
Like if you're not over there, you're not getting that. I just like to imagine people in other instances running over to that corner.
Everyone, please
No,
point.
you didn't run fast enough. It's too late. Sorry.
Yeah, I made it.
Pal, you've done some acting, pal, for our shows every now and then
Yeah.
as like smiling critters and things like that. What is that like for you?
I could act very
It is
special.
okay
like
for
my mommy
me.
tells
It's
me.
more kind of like it feels literally
Look.
like I am going to school and it's recess and we are and I am excited to play all the games.
We're trying to listen to
I get to wear a fun
I'm fat!
costume.
Get away from me! You're so fat! You're
Literally.
taking up the whole space.
Like we're playing the games, just being ourselves and reacting off each other, and
I
that
hate you.
just rocks all the viewers. Like they just thoroughly enjoy it. It's really fun. It's improv. These guys, I've learned so much every time I hang out with them. They are improv pros. I love it.
question for Vbunny. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. So with that said, thank you, Campbell. With that said, oh, and they're also if you get the chance to ever be in the room while they're improving, it's like amazing. They're just in real time coming up with the banter back and forth, and I'm like, this is just real time. This is just coming straight from the dome. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny.
Thanks.
More.
Why does everybody
So we just
get
saw
muted
this
for
ad.
me?
Definitely vbunnygo.com. We put it in the chat. So we're gonna open up the floor for some Q&A. Okay,
Yay!
if you guys have any, please type in your questions. You could type it, who's streaming here? We have a couple places we're streaming, so you could post questions there. We're streaming are we streaming? BB?
Where I'm streaming. Oh yes.
Okay,
I'm streaming.
go to VB's YouTube channel. Actually,
question for
you can
Vbunny.
post questions there. I have some folks on the Pow Jam YouTube channel posting questions as well. You could post your questions, guys. All right, so the
What if
first
I'm not
question.
18?
Oh, hello, microphone check.
Oh hello. Hi.
Hi.
It's
Thank
checked.
you. Okay, here we go.
I have a question for
I'm
Vbunny.
not 18.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gearbell
Gearbell
stopped
Did
broadcasting.
you say stop broadcasting? Okay, so Gearbell, you're gonna step over there by Jabluna, and they're gonna troubleshoot. You can step over to Jabluna. Awesome.
Who's that?
All right, the first question we have is for
My
Game
nose itches.
I don't know.
Gamer. This question
Yeah.
comes from Kooks.
That has to be stopped.
Kooks asks, "Will Gamer please do other voices, not Sonic?" We were done.
Oh, thank goodness.
I
Oh
can
my
read this
gosh.
question if I want. Go ahead, Gamer. Give us more.
Come on, V-Bunny, are you ready to go on an adventure? Come on! You ready to go on an adventure, V-Bunny? You ready?
Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah, go on an adventure with
not
it.
that ready. Calm down.
Do it.
Calm down.
Question for Vbunny.
Oh boy, we got a third person!
You don't touch me.
I'm
Leave me
so
alone.
excited for this adventure!
Oh God! Get off my head!
Can you please sound like
My perch!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you said get off my head.
If you could do
Oh.
Cyan's voice.
I'm
What does this mean,
scared.
Gamer? Someone is asking. Obi-Wan Kenobi asks, "Will Gamer do Starscream voice?" What's this?
Starscream?
That's so
Starscream's a Transformer, but it's been so long. It's been like 20 years since the
Okay.
last time I
Yeah.
watched Transformers.
All right.
I just don't know his voice. That's the thing. I don't know his voice.
One, make something up, and action. Improv. Go.
Ah, I am Starscream! I don't know if this is how he sounds like, but it does sound evil! Why is it evil? Reasons!
I don't know what Starscream sounds.
Wow, we're getting more requests for Gamer to keep doing voices. No, actually,
Donald Duck. Do Donald Duck.
Oh.
I don't know Donald Duck.
I know
Okay,
Donald
well,
Duck.
you do an impression of this one, however you think it is. Maybe their inner monologue. The character we're getting is from. Well, I'll tell you who it is. Do Venom.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
like,
Can I still come up on the stage?
We are Venom.
Yeah, that's about as all it's got. Again, we're going in the low area, which is where I do not have range. Like, I've been working on a Kratos impression for the longest
Yeah.
time, but the only thing I can
Step
get from
back.
Kratos is
You don't know what you're getting into.
boy. And that's about it. The second you say any other words, it immediately disappears. And, hold on, I
Hi,
saw something.
guys.
Also,
Hi,
whoever
guys.
said, refer to me as Good Gamer, you must be Stop Chat member. Please do not continue.
Good gamer.
We have another gamer question. Gamer, you're super popular today. Gamer, who's your inspiration?
Yeah, that's from George,
okay.
and George...
Me.
What if I told you it was you, man? He's a great friend of mine. It's not you, but what if I told you it was you? It's definitely not you.
Wow.
It's me.
But as far as like, in all honesty, of inspiration, I think it's got to be just like our whole team with how much we've been able to work together and grow together, and just seeing that firsthand how much we've been able to progress. Don't start.
No, it's me.
Stay over there. I have the mic. Why don't you two have mics? You're the two most popular people here, and neither of you got mics. And also, the wizards are over there, yet VB has the wand.
We're loud.
Oh yeah, we don't. Oh no, you don't want us to have mics. Headphone warnings, obviously. Okay. These are great.
Slap
Oh
it
my
up.
goodness. Gamer.
Can you guys
Yo,
stop
we're gonna
this
do
behavior?
just a gamer.
It's not very appropriate.
Chat. It's called Gamer on the Spot. You yell out a
Gamer
I
on the
love that.
spot.
Gamer on the spot.
Gamer on the spot.
Hey, stop tickling me.
Yeah.
Stand back.
Gamer on the spot. Okay. Oh, we got a question
That's my
cooking
favorite
right here in front
thing.
of us. Is that a question? Or is that from coming from AKK? All right.
Stop it now.
No pound impression because there is no impression to make. No one can do. They can
Pow!
You're right, she's one of a kind.
Period. It's simple. It's an essence. You can try
How many different voices you can do in 20 seconds? I don't know.
It's coming out.
Okay.
I do see a question for Gearbell.
Yes.
Who's that?
It says, Gearbell, how did you get into creating? And do you have a specific style that you like to create? Like future, fantasy, etc.?
So, I particularly enjoy the style of Overwatch and Diablo. So those are the styles that I tend to go towards.
Yeah.
I
Yes, yes,
prefer
yes.
fantasy. I mean, antlers.
So good.
How I got into creating, so there's two parts to that. I went to college for it, and he found me by accident, and I was like, hey, I see that you have a broken thing, let me help you fix it. And then I think we were friends for like 2 years before I said, as a joke, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I worked for you? And then he just immediately jumped onto that.
I told Gearbell, because it's so funny, the timing of it too. I was like, Gearbell, you're the only person I would consider hiring full time, and we need you right now. Because I was literally thinking about this earlier that day, and then out of nowhere, Gearbell just messages me. I'm like, okay, you need to get on team right now. I don't care what we have to do. Get on. We need you. And it's been so amazing. She's been so amazing, guys.
That's awesome.
I'm Gearbell's biggest fan, if you guys can't tell, just to be honest.
Get in line! Get in line!
I really am.
One thing I want to say about like Gearbell, sorry, words are Anyways, Gearbell on the
Stop making fun of me. I'm sensitive.
Anyways,
No one cares.
The video, they do. Anyways, the video you guys saw of us doing like the advertisement about looking for actors and stuff, like we spend a good like 20-30 minutes just in game talking about doing it and everything, and then Gearbell shows up and hangs out for a second, and she overhears the conversation. She's just full frontal, just gets us on like, okay, let's do this, let's type this out, and let's get this filmed. And in essentially like 10 minutes, we had that video done and ready, just like right on the spot. She really just pulled us by our tails and was like, oh no, we're doing this.
I
Get on the
love
floor.
that.
Headset off.
Execution! Gearbell's like, you gonna talk about it or we gonna do something
Yeah, she got
about
results.
it? Enough talking, let's do it. I love that. You have I don't want to lose this question. I lost it, did I? Ask it again, Kooks! Ask it again! No, let me check. I think I captured it. I got it. We have another question. I don't want to lose it. It's from Kooks. Kooks. It says, okay, actual question. Hambo.
Are these real people?
Huh.
What do you... Yeah, Hambo! Yeah, you! Hambo, what do you find is the most challenging part of your workflow
Are you guys real?
right now?
Me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, no, 100% VB. No.
They're not real.
Oh man, the hardest part of our workflow, The thing about, I guess this is a little bit more of a complex answer, so I'm really talking to probably just a couple of you in the audience, but inside of our workflow, we have certain sections. We have writing. Well, actually, even before writing, it's content strategy, and then it goes into writing, and then in the content strategy, we deal with the thumbnail, title, progression format. Then we choose the characters, location. Then we write with those limitations. And then after that, it goes into production. And me and Gearba will take care of production and tag team that for the most part. Obviously, she will deal with more complex things. I do basic programming and editing inside of the game. And then it goes into the filming aspect, and then it goes into the editing aspect, and then it goes into release. The problem is that if the foundation of the video isn't set up proper, everything else falls apart and something gets bottlenecked down the line. If we don't write well or we don't film it well, editing has a much harder time, and it takes many more hours to actually complete a full video, which hurts the whole team overall. Over the past week and maybe 2 weeks, I've actually been like really hunkering down on this aspect where we're trying to lessen our workflow to be manageable. We actually got a whole video out, like literally from conception to release in 8 hours just yesterday, 2 days ago. And that was the first time we've ever been able to do it at that speed. So I'm super excited for where we're going. The bottlenecks are real, though. We're trying to constantly figure out how to simplify the workflow so that there is no bottleneck anywhere. And it's a constant challenge. And so a lot of the time my attention rotates. And that also goes to manpower as well. Manpower is super, super important for our team. If, for example, we don't have a female voice actor, I can't write this video, which bottlenecks us for this concept, which means we have to bring in this person to do voice acting that may not have VR, but we're trying to write to this story. And so everything is interconnected like a web. And so all of it matters from the foundation up. I would say the hardest part about our workflow right now is getting everything to work together in a cohesive way that actually makes sense. And this is super important for where we want to go to 2025. Eventually, we want to literally turn Vbunny Go into a TV show, whether it's funded ourselves or we can seek out another third party to help us fund that. Our goal in the future is to end up on something like Netflix. And so we've tried a little bit of that. Digital Circus just got onto Netflix, which is amazing and super inspiring to me personally. And that's like, man, it's so possible for any indie studios to reach that goal. I think that we're still quite a ways off. The really, really cool part about what we do, though, as a team is that inside of our workflow, inside of what we do, compared to a regular animation studio, we are doing things at a fraction of the budget. And so I'm really, really excited for the future, for what we're about to step into. I'm super excited to continue like building our workflow and getting these videos up quicker with better quality and better foundations. And so yeah, I hope that answers the question, and I hope that helps give a little bit of clarity to like what I do behind the scenes as the creative director.
Can you stop this behavior, please?
It takes a village, guys.
I know where did Leonard go? About Among Us VR.
What happened to
so we did a series called
I
it was the
killed
Among Us
Leonard.
Secret Child Work
You
Day.
heard me? I killed
we
him.
wanted to continue that series. We just haven't, and I don't really see us doing it. So I love that series. That was one of my favorite series to make. We actually worked with our community to make those series, and I loved the videos. However, I don't see us going in that direction as of right now. Just
Could you
I
answer
love
the
those
question?
videos. Are you gonna make more Among Us?
Nice. We have. I was jotting down the notes. We have some questions. We have. We'll go with this one real quick, just to kind of change things up. Hambo.
Yeah, she's loud.
Yes, pal.
What
I got scared.
food did you eat today? Mr. is
I
asking.
think I'm gonna leave.
I actually had sushi today. Yep.
There you go,
Sushi with
Mr. You
my
want to
daughter.
What Hambo had? Aw. Who wants to know Hambo? Shane! Nice. And then this question is for Gamer.
Yeah, what's up?
Who said
Brad
that,
Bounty
huh?
Hunter wants to know. Bad Gamer, what is your... I don't know if they mean this word, but we'll figure it out. Bad Gamer, what is your emphasis on voice acting? I've been practicing. Maybe interpret that as you will.
I think the biggest thing to consider, I guess, you don't always have to change your range of voice,
Can you stop
but just
yelling
putting
at me, sir?
inflections on your voice and
Sir,
how you
stop
speak
yelling
can
at me.
change and turn it into a different character and give you more range that way. For example, when we do Jax, it's
please
pretty
stop
much just
talking
me,
to
but
me?
I more elongate my words and exaggerate
stop.
everything, almost how Vbunny
Sir,
described
can
it
you
to me when
please stop?
we were getting me set up, almost like
Sir.
I'm singing all my words, just
Sir.
elongating all the words
Sir,
will just
stop.
create another character. So don't think you have to
Sir.
completely change your whole pitch and tone of voice to do another character. You just
Sir,
need
I'm
to
gonna
think
tickle you.
kind of outside the box, because that's the first thing everybody thinks of. But also think of just how you phrase things, or little things like a bit of shakiness in the voice can kind of portray a whole different character.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a really
Okay,
good
so you-
question for VB.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I don't know. I don't. You saw the same one I did. Okay, VB. This is a good question. I think we're looking at the same one, me and Hambo. Okay, VB. This is from Rainbow Tater Tot. Rainbow Tater Tot wants to know.
They sound fun.
V-Bun. Where do you think you'd be in life if you'd never, ever heard a rec room? Think about
I
that.
never heard
VB.
of a rec room.
Think about that, Veeps. Think about
Where
it.
would I
Go back.
be?
Oh my god.
Well, I used to work in casinos because I used to live in Vegas. I'd probably still be working in casinos. My dream at that time was I wanted to work as a labor and delivery nurse. So I probably would have pursued that.
You wanted to know
I completely forgot
Okay.
about that. That's hilarious to think about now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Move, you're so big.
I'll answer one
Ooh.
Pat question. I'll answer one. You're asking.
Do it.
Yes,
Javel.
ask Pal all the questions, yeah.
Javel asked, Pal,
I
is
don't
there a
hate
story
it.
why your hair is blue? Yes. Once upon a time, I had a favorite color, and it's still my favorite color, and it's my hair color. The end. I like it. I want it.
I was really hoping it was going to be something like
I got cursed by the blueberry princess.
or something like that. I was really hoping for something different, right? Just no, I just like blue. That's the answer.
We have a question for Gearbell. I love that. I just like blue. It's really simple. It's always my whole life. Blue. We have a question for Gearbell. I don't want to lose it. That's why I'm like, Gearbell, where'd it go? Where's the question? Oh, there it is. Gearbell. Okay, I know you're in Rec Room all the time. Based on all the time you've been in Rec Room, what's your favorite avatar item? This question is from Soul Drop.
The antlers.
Yeah. Soul Drop.
Points to pay antlers.
Are you looking at Gearbell? They're wearing exactly
Wait,
their favorite
which
character.
specific pay antlers? Which season? What season you got on? Those are the summer ones, right?
Oh my god, the
Yes.
you're talking about the Fey antlers?
Yes!
The now season.
Yes.
The now
Perfect.
season. What's on my head season. What I'm wearing right now season.
Did they say?
Period. Okay. Okay, we have
And
another
we
question.
just
from
left
Cooks.
summer.
Cooks, I'm not sure who you're asking.
Baby bunny.
That's all. Anybody is open. The question is, what's
What's
the biggest difference between running a live VR event and a VR film shoot?
She's looking at.
Oh.
Bathroom breaks.
I think bathroom breaks.
It is a lot harder to take a bathroom break during a live.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you could
there
probably
go.
answer that the best, actually.
Oh yeah. Mm.
The difference between a live and a film is I mean, we do this in film where there's no mistakes, but when you're live, everything is raw. Every single thing. And it's also, for me, it's where I feel most connected to everybody. I started off as a streamer before we ever did YouTube, and I love knowing everything I'm about to say, everything I'm about to do is just raw and authentic. There's nothing I can hide. And so when we do our lives, we did our last live for Smiling Critters, and I was actually feeling really sick. I told nobody except for Hambone. But there was a moment in the live when I asked Hambone to turn on the fan because I really thought I was about to pass out, like on stream. I was so hot, I was not feeling well. And so in character, I asked him to go turn on the fan, but I was actually really asking him to go turn on the fan because I thought I was going to pass out. And in my head, I'm just like, I wonder what would happen if I actually passed out. Like, how would the stream go? You know, and to me, it's fun. It's fun. It's raw. I love live. I love live so much. Because yeah, when you film, I mean, there's a lot of things you don't see because we cut it out. So. Yeah.
Aww. Relatable.
Oh, just having a little bit of fun.
This is a question. The next one is
Trying to do some things.
Where do you get your inspiration from? Leave it open-ended.
I'm smiling. I'm not doing anything wrong. Yeah, I would.
Obstacles, I suppose. Kind of.
Ooh, I love that answer.
Weird explanation, but so they'll tell me they need something and they have limitations of like time, or we can't use the color blue, but we need it to be blue, or just it's the limitations that make it interesting for me.
Like gun.
The limitations, and then you're like, let me figure out a way around this or through this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna make it happen. Ooh, Carabelle. Okay, I love that. Okay, that is okay. Hambone. 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 I have a question here. How do you balance your IRL life and RR life?
Oh, I don't. I'm just kidding.
That's good. Very tipped in one direction.
It's
well, I think I've kind of accepted this fact that IRL and life in the virtual space, right? That's what the question is, like work life and IRL life.
Way back.
Everyone wants to have this perfect balance. I just fell through the chair. Right? Everyone wants this perfect balance, and that's what you think of like when you say, how do you balance your work life and your IRL life? But the thing is like, this actually doesn't exist. Like, newsflash to everyone out there. There is no balance. It's all fake. Don't listen to anybody who says that they have it balanced. What happens is, I really like what one of my old pastors said. She said that it's like a wheel instead. And as this wheel turns, there are different emphasis on that season of your life. So maybe there's a season where, like, I mean, for us, especially when we first started and I quit my job at the post office and we started doing this full time, and that was super scary. All of my time in 2020, 2021, going up to 2022, like all of my time focused on work, like on building this brand, on building everything that we're like. Part of the reason we're up here right now is because of that effort that we put in. And so that was a huge focus. And now that wheel is kind of turning again to where I'm trying to focus on, like, especially in this season, it's been like on myself. I'm like, just me mentally, like mental health stuff, and just being good, secure in like my health in general. And so it's like this wheel turns, and there's always something that you need to put an emphasis on. Maybe it's like if you have a family, there's a season where it's like, okay, you really need to focus on your kids right here. And then that wheel turns again, and it's like, okay, now you really need to focus on, you know, this time over here, doing this or doing that. Whatever the case is, it's like I've kind of accepted the fact that there's different seasons that come, and being able to just give my all into that helps me not feel guilty when I'm not meeting the mark on everything else. And I think that that's a realistic way of looking at things, because everyone's focus kind of turns as life turns. You know, you might get sick, you might be in a place where money is a lot harder than it normally is, and then you have to put a focus on that. There's a lot of different challenges that come in life, and really allowing yourself to actually dive into that fully without the guilt of, oh, I can't get here, I can't get there, is I think personally a much healthier way of going about it. Because this balance is so, it means you're spread thin, and it's super, super hard. I mean, that balance is the goal, you know, it's obviously the goal, but at the same time, being okay with not being balanced and allowing things to rotate, and asking for help when you need it. You know, Gearbell is a great example of someone who constantly reminds me of like, hey, we're here to help you. You need to remember that. I'm like, okay, I understand. I will take it. Just everyone on this team, even Pow. Pow has been such an amazing help to us in so many ways.
Awesome.
And
Bad gamer, bro.
Guys, I want you to give it up for Pow too, for just like hosting this whole thing, for like
they can't see us.
Just absolutely amazing. She has been absolutely amazing.
Well, he's waiting.
Speaking of amazing,
yeah.
Speaking of amazing, you know what time it is?
I do.
It's time for something amazing.
Yes, and it's kind of why I well, I will say this.
Yes.
For the I see you hurrying me up, baby. I get it.
Gotta show it.
So, guys, the future of Vbunny Go is super bright, and I'm super excited for the future. As this wheel sort of turns into this next season, we are doing some incredible things with our team. We talk about character design. We talk about, you know, acting in VR. We talk about all these different things and what that actually means for the future of Vbunny Go. But I also want to say that it doesn't just stop here. It starts with you guys. It starts with your videos and what you want to do. Everything that we're doing up here, you can do as well. And so with that being said, we have some surprises for you right now that I do want to show. So if you want to roll the video, something has just rolled into the neighborhood.
Class! I have a question for Vbunny.
It's gonna be really good.
You're sleeping outside tonight. I'll put your food on the porch.
Well, I don't want to be outside
That's just sad.
I love it.
It's Baby Pal.
Why are you crying? My foster dad kicked me out. Who are you? How? Which way did he go? He's still in the house. Okay, stop crying. I'm good. We're going for the ankles. Go. Hold on. Let me get with There's you. 2 ankles, one for me and one for you.
Oh, God! There's 2 of them!
You're awesome! Baby! You wanna be besties? Yeah!
a little bit of our histories. This is us in our childhood times, babyhood time. That's literally the babyhood. Okay,
The
guys.
babyhood. I love
The
it.
babyhood.
I'm so excited.
So I'm super excited for this. V Baby now has a friend, Baby Pal.
Baby
And
Pal.
we are super excited to do more videos in the future with both of them.
Tell us what adventures you want V Baby and Baby Pow to go on, because now we can do anything. They could, yeah, it's like the Rugrats. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. Keep going. Spooky adventures.
I'm gonna type that out so people.
You have to rescue pugs. Wonder says you have to rescue pugs. Rugrat vibes. That's what I was saying, Wonder. That's what I was saying.
Climb Mount Everest.
Yo, you're both gonna hook us up.
Boss babies.
Boss.
Oh my gosh. Babies join the mafia.
Ooh, boss
We've run the
babies.
mafia.
Yeah. Underground mafia baby. Oh my goodness.
In our trikes.
I love that. Own a company. Just start a company. Just start a whole. We start a baby.
It's like the Men in Black but baby edition.
Me and my friends stood there waving at them for like 10 minutes. They didn't wave back.
Baby Pal go to Vegas.
They could see us.
Go to Vegas.
We go to Vegas.
No.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
hilarious.
The beach. Jump on top of an airplane. They want us to be stunt babies.
That's insane.
Oh, we should go to a pumpkin patch. Freckles said pumpkin patch.
Oh, a pumpkin patch.
That would
And
be
a haunted
adorable.
house.
Yes.
Oh, it's almost October.
Yep.
Almost
They
October.
should go on Skibbity Toilet.
Oh my goodness. Yamin says, oh, the strict dad versus baby war.
Yes, you read my card and finally.
You ready to take on two babies?
I know, but like, how did it?
I already feel like I'm taking on two, just you.
So now it'll be like 4.
Yeah, great. Perfect.
I'm just constantly climbing gamer as a baby. Constantly.
You should make the crew like as a baby.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
Dad or
No
something like that.
way!
Yes.
Someone take a photo? What?
Of what?
Oh, my thing's not updating. No, this is not, okay. Focus. Wait, what time is it?
Something you to watch.
The next thing, now!
Yes. Okay.
Oh, now go.
We talk about character design and all this stuff. We know that Pal Baby is coming into new videos, but we have one more surprise for you that I think everyone here, especially if you're a big fan of Rec Room, have been here for a while, are going to love. Show the next tape.
Are Pal and Bunny together?
I don't care what you guys talk about. I love it. I want to watch more.
I think the screen's broken.
Yeah, this game
Never
is
mind, it's
good.
fine.
It's glitching out like
Oh. Oh. Wow.
a little bit. No, it's fine. It keeps freezing a little. New character! That means there's a new character coming! Come on, I can't wait to watch the new character! I wonder who it would be! Is it like a robot version? Oh, it's a robot version of Hal! Like a cyborg! Oh my god.
This is the best time to announce. We wanted to share this with Pal. Pal's VTuber debut is coming in January 2025, and I am so excited to be able to share this one with you. Yes.
The Jet's like, what kind of movie? What is the Bat Bunny? I'm crying. Oh my goodness.
Pal has been working so hard towards this, guys. You have no idea. And oh my gosh. So we wanted to share this moment on our panel and partner with Pal to let everyone know that she will be in a VTuber form come January 2025. So thank you guys so much for being at our panel. Thank you for everything, and we are super excited going into next year for both Vbunny Go and Pal Jams, and especially their collaborations together in the future. So, woo!
All right, group photo. That was perfect. Group photo. Group photo, guys. How do we do group photo?
Group photo, gamer, group photo.
Check out. Look back there. Look back there. There's a.
Do we go up
back
there?
there? Oh.
There we go.
I can't move my controller.
Right here.
Oh no!
Did it die or fall asleep?
No, my
Oh, did we
controller
stop
died.
broadcasting?
Somebody carry it.
50% on this one too.
You should be able to jump out with that one and move. No, maybe not.
Unless you turn on teleport, then you could move.
I don't know how to do
Let's
that.
take a photo right here. The first photo's right here. Everybody, surround Gearbell. Stat! Surround
Yeah.
Gearbell. Stat! Okay, the first photo's right here. Okay, I got you, Gearbell. All right.
Oh,
10
yeah.
seconds. Team! Surround Gearbell. Oh, then first take your photo. First, you guys. 10. No, well, I should have just done 3 seconds. My bad. It's still counting. 5 seconds. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. All right. Team, surround Gearbell. Nice. Let's count to 5 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Team. All right. Jabluna. Okay, and action. Go.
I know, I saw that. I'm not blind.
Yeah!
I'm doing something
Oh, thank
silly back
goodness, I
there.
was
okay?
worried it was a 10-second.
And that was a 5 second.
Sorry.
Was a print and
I
roll.
am
Okay,
actually stuck.
nice. Gearbell, thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you, Gearbell.
Thank you, Gearbell, for everything you do for the
Thank
team.
you, Gearbell. All right, we'll
Don't know how to
Yes.
do anything with the right hand.
Giving you pixie dust.
I can't.
Jabluna, can you hit stop broadcast for Gearbell, please? Jabluna, can you hit stop? Jabluna, can you use your watch
Or,
to
like,
stop?
Minecraft.
Yeah,
Take a
yeah.
picture
Okay,
here.
thank you.
Pictures!
Jabluna, you can do it. Jabluna will do it. Can you hit,
Oh, I didn't notice. There's actually like steps to
stop
make us taller
upper
back here.
revoke or
That's
something like
nice. So we can actually
Yeah.
stack
Is
up.
that what that is?
broadcasters.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Thank you, Jabluna. We got it. All right,
Stop
now
little
everybody,
Marvin.
group photo. Me, oh, crouch. I'll crouch right here, Mimi.
Chat. Check it.
Into our photos. I'm gonna push you out of the thing. Here, bub.
Look at him put his screen right there.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, it's good if we're up here. We're up to Jabluna.
Whoever's right here, you're cool.
All right, let's pose.
Cheese!
Jeez.
Oh no, for gold.
Oh, she's alive! Yeah!
Yay! Gearbell, get in the middle. Get in the middle.
Yeah.
Right here,
How
so
do
you
I
can make sure you
choose?
get seen.
What? And my
Yeah.
wand is gone. And my wand is gone.
I'll just crouch right here by BB somewhere.
Oh.
See. Okay. You could here.
Here.
Jabluna. Jabluna.
And then push in your joystick.
What's going on?
Oh.
Oh.
That works.
Jabluna.
That works.
We're like on the top steps so that we're seen, and you're like, I'm gonna climb up here and then crouch like I'm on the in the front. Okay, here we go. All right.
Cheese!
I just cuddled
Did
Chicken.
it
I'm
go?
so happy.
High five.
Cheese.
I think I heard a click.
You're so delusional. Like, actually.
Pushing.
I heard a click. Oh, I was moving. I think I blinked.
Cheese.
Wait.
Never
What?
mind.
We don't have eye tracking in here, BB.
Raise your hand,
Cheese!
YouTuber.
Cheese!
Cheese.
Cheese!
Gouda.
So a lot of pictures.
What's Gouda?
It's a
Cheese.
type of cheese, BB.
No, I know what it is.
Then why did you just ask what is Gouda?
No, like what's Gouda? Like what's good? What's Gouda?
Ah.
Okay. I already know.
Y'all.
We're posing for the fans. Okay, you guys got it? You guys got it?
Everyone got it?
All right.
I think so. Need your thumbs up.
Wait, pal.
Our thumbs
Question,
curve
can I
more
take a
now.
picture with you?
Are they?
You're just holding
Just-
your fingers.
You have to actually put your thumbs up.
Yeah, you just kind of do the thing, and it does the thing.
Pal,
Oh, look, our thumbs
can I
curve
take a
more.
picture with you? Hey, Amber,
Oh, not yours.
can I take a picture with you?
Oh, what? Why is your thumbs curved? Oh, it's part. I switched back to the normal. Okay.
So we still have 178 people right here somewhere. So you are all amazing.
I high-five you.
And
I high-five you.
thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
High-five.
They're all ghosts to us, but
High-five.
you are all amazing, and it's been
look
so
great.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, you right here?
Oh,
You're
oh,
gonna
hey
do some great
guys!
things
Wait a
someday.
minute, you're all still here. You should know
Yeah.
what we're doing tomorrow with. Okay, so